My challenge to you is, I will demonstrate in a simple public debate that the Quran requires you to enforce Islam upon even our nation using even physical duress. That's my challenge. That's what the Quran says. That's what the Quran says. If you're a Muslim, please, you're most welcome to step forward. My dear friends, if you want a hint, I could even give you a hint. Surah 2, Surah Al-Baqarah, Ayat 193. It asks you to fight until Islam dominates everywhere. Surah Al-Baqarah, Ayat 193. Surah 2, Ayah 193. The Muslim fellow who began to gaslight now is wandering away. Why? Because he is Muslim and he wants to know if he will be safe until al-Baghdadi takes over the UK. He just needs to make sure, as a Trojan horse, he just needs to make sure that he doesn't end up in Belmarsh until Baghdadi shows up and takes over the UK. So he's just waiting. Now he'll wander away. Because in the UK, if he was any sensible, he would step forward and say, that is really bad. I will face the facts and leave Islam if need be. That's what he should be saying, which he will refuse. Look, see what happens. He'll take his women and run away. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. All right, it's a lovely day and I'm glad to be here again at Speaker's Corner. Of course, I am a Christian preacher. How many of us here are Christians? Christians. I am a Christian preacher. And I am here to let us know that we in the West, we are in serious trouble. In the UK and across continental Europe, Spain, Portugal, Italy, Germany, Holland, everywhere, we have serious issues. Why do we have serious issues? We have serious issues because we have gone blind. We are penny wise, pound foolish. We think we are making money, becoming rich, and all those sorts of stuff. But we have lost track of fundamental skills. Fundamental skill. Good to see you. Fundamental skill to understand truth. Fundamental skill to understand history. We have lost. We have lost, not just in the UK. Our friend is from Ireland, in Spain, Portugal, all over Europe. My dear friends, we have lost track of basic skills. We put on nice jackets. Perhaps we still have much money in our pockets. But upstairs is fast declining. Our upstairs, basic history, clueless. And so in our streets, we go around. Palestine, free Palestine. We go around. Now I've heard Black Friday sale. I've heard Christmas sale. Now we seem to have Palestine sale, free. These days, terrible. How is it that we have lost track of the skill to understand history? My dear friends, in Israel, there is an oppressed party. I completely understand. In Israel, there is a genocide. I completely understand. In Israel, there is oppression. There is occupation. I completely understand. But the question is, who is oppressing who is occupying who, and who is intending to commit genocide against who? Now clearly, we have two polar opposites in the West. Remarkable. Now we may disagree whether maybe this is blue, dark blue, light blue, slight disagreement we could have. How come we have confusion even about a genocide? Who wants to kill who? My dear friends, in the UK, there are thousands who are deluded and they think the nation of Israel wants to wipe out the Muslims. Remarkable. Where did they get their ideas from? Did they learn history? Some of you, my dear friends, I don't know where you're from, you might have similar ideas. Free Palestine, oppression, or Israel is committing a genocide, all those sorts of stuff. In the UK, can you imagine? My dear friends, where has our idea of history gone? Just because the Muslims have been brainwashing us, gaslighting us, have we decided to freeze our brain somewhere in wherever we have frozen it and walk around without a brain? Is that what we have decided to do to ourselves? My dear friends, what has happened? History. I'll teach you simple facts about history. In Israel, there is something called the Temple Mount, which is the holiest site for an ethnic Jew, Temple Mount. And on Temple Mount, today, unfortunately, there is no Jewish building. There isn't a Jewish building. There is supposed to have been a Jewish building called the Temple of Jerusalem. It doesn't exist. You know why it doesn't exist? It doesn't exist because of oppression, because of occupation that began in the 7th century. 7th century deluded fools. If you listen carefully, rather than ramble on, you might learn something soon. 7th century. It began in Arabia, some part of Arabia, God knows where, because basic history of Islam has been entirely lost. But Muslims have been deluded. They suddenly thought, hey, look, Israel belongs to us. Who told them? Well, they thought, hey, my Mickey Mouse Islamic Allah tells me to go take over Israel because the Jews don't deserve to exist. Can you imagine this nonsense? In the 7th century, my dear friends, these deluded fools were misled to think that Jews did not deserve to exist. Now we know who the genocidal people are. It's there in the Quran. Wipe out the Jews. Kill them, crucify them, chop their hands. Left, right, center, everywhere. Why not? If they have hands and if we have swords, why not? Is the maniac, mafia, thuggery religion called Islam began to do in the 7th century. But because that happened in the 7th century, we have sold our brain today. Because it is too far in the back, we can't understand. That's what's happened to our Christian nation, my dear friends. Today we don't know history. So we are shouting out thinking Israel is committing a genocide. My dear friends, it's time to wake up. There is only one people group with an ideology that intends to commit a genocide, not just of the nation of Israel, but of everyone who is not a Muslim. Only one ideology. Guess who? Guess what the ideology is? Islam. One ideology which began in the 7th century. And it is all here. And the level of our issues, it is written down in the text. You know, when 9/11 happened, even if we started reading 2 letters at a time, we would have now understood what is going on. But our leaders are refusing to learn even today. And we are refusing to learn also. Dear friends, it's time to wake up. Today, in Israel, there is a genocide being attempted. But unlike what you hear on BBC or elsewhere, the genocide that is being attempted is that of the wiping out of the Jews. My dear friends, Islam is mobilizing people in the thousands and millions to wipe out the Jews today. And it's all recorded here. You just need to read a few pages of this book and you will understand. In Israel, there is an oppression today. There is an occupation today. And that is by the religious Muslims who have decided that the Jews do not deserve to exist.
What do you think about the bombs falling on
But now, my dear friends,
Can you stop there and show it to us in the book?
I will. Give 2 minutes. Are you a Muslim, sir?
No, I'm not.
If you're not a Muslim, please stay quiet, sir. Is there any Muslim who wants to come in and engage with me in this conversation? Muslims, you're most welcome to come in and engage with me in the conversation. So what did I say so far? The Muslims are determined to wipe out the Jews and the Christians. You, sir, go take a bath soon. You're not being a good addition to Speaker's Corner. Thank you very much.
You did say come in and
Thank you. No, I didn't.
Watch this guy run away because he.
If you listen carefully, I said Muslims. This guy, do you know how many how many here have ears to hear? I am talking about Islam, and I would like the Muslims. This guy is clueless. He left his home, I don't know when, and he has lost his shirt, and he shows up at Speaker's Corner to have serious discussions with his underwear. At this rate, even the trousers are going to go away, and God knows the filth that is going to come out of his mouth. Is there any Muslim? Don't touch me, sir. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Is that clear to you?
Okay.
Okay, I've told you so many.
You told me 2 minutes.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
Yeah,
Stop
the gentleman
talking
is
about
confused. What did I say? When he asked me when I want to show references, I said 2 minutes. I completely agree. But then I asked him if he was a Muslim. I asked him if he was a Muslim. He said, you said you're not a Muslim. You are a Muslim. If you're not a Muslim, I am interested to have, because you are a clueless man, sir. I want someone who has a clue on Islam. If you are a Muslim, stay quiet, sir. Thank you very much.
Don't give me that.
Not interested. Thank you very much. How many Muslims are able to step forward? My dear friends, Muslims, you have a marvelous opportunity which is in front of you. If you don't approach me, look, I'm not a gay, please, if you please. Thank you very much. All right, Muslims. Are you Muslim, sir?
Are you an ex-Muslim?
Say again.
Are you an ex-Muslim?
I am a Christian.
Were you formerly a Muslim?
I wasn't a Muslim, no. I've just read the Quran.
You read the Quran?
I've read the Quran, and if you stay quiet, sir. Is there a Muslim who is able to step forward? The challenge,
What you just said.
the challenge,
Can you show me
the challenge. Excuse me, sir, stay quiet. IQ, low IQs, please. If you stay away, clear away, that'll be lovely. Is there a, don't come near me, excuse me, don't come near me. Don't come near me. Don't come near me. I've told you multiple times, don't come near me. Look, but don't come near me. Is this clear to you? You might be gay, I am not. Don't come near me. Thank you very much. Especially with your half nakedness, if you could stay away, thank you very much. Now, thank you very much, my dear friends.
He's talking absolutely.
Is there a Muslim who is able to step forward and engage in a simple conversation? My challenge to you is, I will demonstrate in a simple public debate that the Quran requires you to enforce Islam upon even our nation using even physical duress. That's my challenge. That's what the Quran says. That's what the Quran says.
Can you,
If you, excuse me, my dear friend.
Can you show us proof?
My dear friend, excuse me. My dear friend, the rubbish van will arrive. It's just gone. If you please stay away, you can get a lift from them. Thank you very much. If you please clear up the space, thank you very much.
Show us the proof.
Who is the Muslim who is able to step forward and engage in a simple debate? Don't waste our time. Excuse me, sir. You are a confused man. Don't waste our time. Who is the Muslim who is able to step forward? How many of you are Muslims, my dear friends?
Forget about you.
How many of you are Muslims? Is there any brave and intelligent Muslim who is able to step forward and engage in a conversation? My topic is very simple. According to the Quran, you are required to impose Islam in the UK even against our will,
Bullshit, man.
using jihad.
Bullshit.
Now let's focus on the first. Stay quiet, sir.
He said
We don't want the IQ level to go down. If you stay quiet, sir, thank you very much. You are a Muslim, sir. Please step forward. Please clarify to me. Please come forward. Any Muslim, you're a Muslim, my dear friend. Please, as fellow human beings, I will respect you as fellow human beings. But I want to deal with the ideology at hand. If you're a Muslim, sir, are you a Muslim, sir? No, not this one. If you're a Muslim, please, you're most welcome to step forward. My dear friends, if you want a hint, I could even give you a hint. Surah 2, Surah Al-Baqarah, Ayat 193. It asks you to fight until Islam dominates everywhere. Surah Al-Baqarah, Ayat 193. Surah 2, Ayah 193.
Show them that.
Surah 9, Ayat 33. Another reference. Fight until you are able to impose Islam alone as the religion. Now he is running away, wandering away quickly. Why? Because reading comprehension, zilch. Reading comprehension, zilch. Surah 9, Ayat 29.
To have zero zilch,
Yeah.
than to read something
Yeah.
and interpret it incorrectly.
Sure, if you keep moving, thank you. You need to wear. No, thank you very much. Thank you, please. The toilet is there, please. If you keep going, thank you. Surah 9, please, quick, make your way. I'm not coming there. I won't meet you there, please. You stay quiet there. Don't disturb anyone, by the way. Surah 9, Ayah 39, the same evil intent. In 5 different places, my dear friends, would you believe? In 5 different places, the objective of Islam has been clarified to the Muslims. 5 different places. Surah 2, Ayat 193, first example. Surah 9, Ayat 33, second example. Surah 48, Ayat, from what I remember, 28, third example. Surah 61, Ayat 4. Surah 61, As-Saff, Ayat 4. Those are 4 places, and one more is Surah 8, Surah Al-Anfal, and Ayat, I could get the reference, just give me 1 second. So 4, Surah Al-Anfal, Surah 8, Ayat 39. 4 different references. I'll read a sample for you, my dear friends, my dear Muslim friends. Instead of gaslighting, if you are any intelligent, excuse me, sir, don't engage, don't even respect him. He is a clear, confused person who can't step forward, engage in an argument, and is already beginning to gaslight. Staying behind the camera, I'll read. If you come here, excuse me, sir, the proof is in the jihad attacks we are having every week. Surah 9, Surah 48, Surah Al-Fath, Ayah 28. Let me read one sample ayat. He it is who has sent his messenger with the guidance. Who is the messenger? Muhammad, according to you, with the guidance and the religion of truth. Surah 48, Ayat 28. That he may cause what? Cause the religion of truth, which is the gaslighting, genocidal religion called Islam, cause it to prevail over all religion. Is this clear to you? Confused man, please process. You may, if you slowly begin processing, in 2 hours you might understand. And then it goes on. And Allah sufficeth as a witness. Now if I could read what Surah 9, Surah 61, Surah As-Saff, Ayat 9. Now he is wandering away. Can you see? The Muslim fellow who began to gaslight now is wandering away. Why? Because he is Muslim and he wants to know if he will be safe until Al-Baghdadi takes over the UK. He just needs to make sure, as a Trojan horse, he just needs to make sure that he doesn't end up in Belmarsh until Baghdadi shows up and takes over the UK. So he's just waiting. Now he'll wander away. Because in the UK, if he was any sensible, he would step forward and say, that is really bad. I will face the facts and leave Islam if need be. That's what he should be saying, which he will refuse. Look, see what happens. He'll take his women and run away. Let me read the next, my dear friends. Surah As-Saff, Surah 61, Ayat 9. He it is. Now all of them would wander away slowly but steadily. And no wonder no Muslim fights against jihad in the UK. Have you ever seen Muslims against jihad charities anywhere in the UK? Anyone, my dear friends? We will invest our zakat. You know, we have gone through Ramadan. Our £1 million zakat will be invested in this fund where we will use to fight against jihad in the UK. Have you seen Muslims do this? You won't find. So let me read. Surah As-Saff. By the way, this fellow is a proper jihadist. Note carefully how from where he is, he will go like this. Suddenly lose his mind. And the fact of the sun, I'm not making anything personally. Excuse me, sir, I'm not making anything personally. The Quran tells you that every Muslim is a jihadist. And if you're not a jihadist, the Quran tells you you are a munafiq. So don't gaslight me, sir. Excuse me, sir, try your tricks elsewhere with your sex slaves at home, not here. Surah 61. Oh, yeah, you look. Now he is confused. Now what does it mean? As if he cares about meaning so far. Surah 61, Ayat 9.
Why are you saying
Why are you speaking now when I start
Why are
talking?
you judging him?
Surah 61.
Clearly he's a Christian.
Why, no, he's not
Why are you
Christian.
saying he's a Hindu?
He's a Hindu.
Are you race obsessed?
He's a Hindu.
Are you a racist?
He's a Hindu.
Why are you
Surah 61.
Christian?
No, this is their proper go-to. As a Muslim who shows up in Speaker's Corner, even though his zakat hasn't gone to fight against jihad, he still needs to fight against those who would fight against jihad. How would he do that? He will do that by gaslighting in any manner, shape or form. So call me a Hindu, call me a cow worshipper, call me whatever, anything goes. Anything goes as long as this jihad, this idea isn't brought to the surface. Any disturbance goes. Let's read. Surah 61, my dear friends. Don't be distracted by him. Surah 61, Ayat 9. What does that say? He it is who had sent his... If you stay quiet, sir, thank you. If you stay quiet, thank you very much. He it is who had sent the messenger
You're not Muslim, are
with the guidance
Jamaican.
and the religion
Your heritage is not Muslim. So you go on about him.
and the religion.
Are not Muslim.
All right, you can't. Don't. Please don't. Thank you.
Caribbean. Your roots are not Muslim. So
And then he goes...
his roots. Well, your roots
He's judging
certainly
Muslim.
are not
He's judging Muslim, you know,
Muslim.
innit?
Your roots are not Muslim. You're pretending to be an Arab. You're a Jamaican pretending to be an Arab. You're a Jamaican pretending.
All right, let's read, my dear friends. Surah 61, Ayat 9. What does that say? He it is who has sent his messenger with the guidance and the religion of truth. Why? That he may make it conqueror. Can you imagine, my dear friends? Islam is sent to conquer. Conqueror of all religion. And then it goes on and it says,
Are you homophobic?
however much, please ignore this, the IQ, please ignore. Focus on the point at hand. What is the point at hand?
Why are you pretending?
Conqueror of all religion, however much idolaters may be averse. Did you notice how it ended? However much idolaters are averse. According to the Quran, the Christians are idolaters. The Jews are idolaters. So, according to the Quran, regardless of how much we do not like, we will be conquered. As a matter of religion, we will be conquered, and Islam will be forced through our throats. My dear friends, this is the beauty of Islam. The beauty of Islam. In contrast, just imagine the plan of my precious Lord and God Jesus Christ.